Welcome to the Relaxation Revolution. I am Laura Green. I am a yoga teacher trainer, a professional harpist, and an ambassador for rest. Learning how to rest consciously and actively in the everyday has radically changed my life. I sleep well. I no longer have back pain, and I have the energy to live the life I desire, a life with joy, with creativity, and with resilience. And I'm guessing that you would like some of the same as well. Over the next 5 days, I'm going to be sharing with you some of my favorite relaxation techniques. Now, these techniques work if you really give them a try and you do them more than once. And that is why you have a workbook. Now, this should be in your email. I do get into junk folders sometimes, so have a check. And this workbook is to give you space to reflect on the different exercises, to make notes on the exercises, and a space for you to commit to how many times you are going to do this. Now, I know this course is free, and sometimes it is easy to not really engage with free material. So I thought I'd tell you why this is free. The last 15, 16 months have been tough on everyone. And I don't think we all realize quite how tough it might have been. To recover from something like this, you need rest. Your body needs rest. And that is what this is all about. Over the next few days, I'm going to tell you about a few opportunities to dive deeper into transformative rest with me. But for now, let's begin with mindful breathing. Why? And you can see I'm seated on a chair today because breathing exercises you can do anywhere, seated, standing, in your everyday. But why breathing? Just like rest, it's almost expected that we know how to breathe. But most of us are into poor habits around rest and poor habits around how we breathe. There isn't a single function in the human body that isn't improved through better breathing. Breathing and how you breathe affects how you feel. If you breathe shallowly up here, even if you're just pretending, it can make you feel stressed. If you drop the breath deep into the body in an instant, it can change how you feel. So before we get into some exercises, I want to give you a quick visual on how you breathe. Excuse me being a little bit like a Blue Peter presenter. I have two vases. This vase has water in. This vase is empty. I want you to think of this vase like your lungs. And as we breathe in air, prana, energy, just like this water, it flows down into the bottom of your lungs. And from there, it rises up and out into every corner. You wouldn't fill from the top down. It doesn't work like that. Your lungs fill from the bottom up. Yet many of us, when we breathe up here. We need to draw the breath in and down. Let's just ease out our body to make that feel easier. So join me whether you're seated in a chair or sat down on the floor. Rest your hands on your legs. Simply shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Draw them back and down. But really exaggerate this. Up to your ears, back and down. Once more, easing out the day, up to your ears, back and down. Now if you're seated on the floor, clasp your hands behind you. Or if like me, you're on a chair, hold the chair behind you. Roll the shoulders and lean forwards. If you've ever seen the Titanic, it's like that moment. Jack, I'm flying. Lean into it. Opening up the chest, the shoulders, making space for your breath. And release. Little neck stretch. Take your right arm over your head, touch your ear, draw the head to the right. Then swapping sides. Good. Bring the hands back to your legs. Now your best breathing technique is in and out through your nose. But it's hot if you're in the UK here with me. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing through the mouth. I want you to purse your lips like this. Like you're puckering up for a kiss. Purse your lips and draw your inhale through them. And exhale back out through pursed lips. Now imagine this is a drinking straw and that water I just showed you. Inhale, draw it in, down, filling the vase from the bottom, and back out through pursed lips. 3 more, draw that breath in and down. Out and up. Imagine that vase in the water. In and down. Out and up. I'm going to put that with some movement. Simply round your back as you inhale through pursed lips. Then exhale, bring the chest forwards, breathe out. Can you get your exhale longer than your inhale? Inhale. Long exhale. Twice more. Last one. Good. Let a natural breath return. So your inhale is like the accelerator pedal. It wakes you up, it energizes you. Your exhale is like a brake pedal. It slows and soothes. So we want to lengthen that exhale. Now, hands to your tummy, relax your tummy. Breathing through the nose if possible. Inhale in and down. Exhale really long and slow out through the nose. Just once more. Now we're going to put that with a visualization. I'd love you to visualize a double waterfall. So a waterfall coming over the top, down to a lagoon, then exhaling down into another waterfall. Place one hand down, one hand up at the waterfall. Inhale in and down to the lagoon. Pause here. Then exhale down over the second waterfall. Pause at the bottom whilst your other hand climbs up. Inhale down to the lagoon at your chest. Exhale down. Pause, hand climbs to the top. Inhale down. Exhale down. See, sense that waterfall. Climb your hand to the top. Inhale down. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale down. Exhale down. Sense the waterfall. Pause as you climb to the top. Last one. Inhale down. Exhale down. Rest both hands out. Let a natural breath return. Notice how you feel. And flickering your eyes open. You can stay seated, or we're going to try this one standing up. We're coming up to stand, or stay seated. We're going to layer a mantra with this. So take a moment to find your posture, feet a little wide. And the mantra is in Sanskrit. It's Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means peace, bringing peace. So inhale, reach your arms out and up like you climb to the top of the waterfall. As the hands come down in front of you, think Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. As you exhale, inhale up, think Om. Exhale down, think Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Continue, imagine you're creating a bubble of peace. Shanti, Shanti. Think on your breath. Create a bubble of peace. Om, out and up. Shanti, down. And one more. Relax your arms, take a pause, and you can turn the music off for this one. Okay, so you can stay seated or you can come all the way to lie down on the floor. So this is our final exercise this evening. So we shared 4 different breathing techniques. Now this is called coherent breathing. And it's one of the yoga breathing techniques that's actually been studied scientifically. And the results have been outstanding. I have had the great pleasure of doing this with a doctor whilst being rigged up to every monitor. I could see what was happening to my blood pressure, my heart rate variability, my blood oxygen saturation levels. And as I did this with a GP, the GP said I couldn't get the results that we're seeing with medication, okay? And all it was free breathing. You have to do it regularly, but it is the rhythm of 6 breaths per minute. That's roughly inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. For some of you, this will feel short. For some of you, this will feel quick. But this is the magic rhythm. You'll inhale when you hear this sound from the bowl. And you'll exhale when you hear this sound. Try and stick with the rhythm. So you can do this seated or lie out like you're lying on a sun lounger. Let's get ready. Exhale. Inhale with the bowl. Exhale. Keep going to the sound of the bowl. natural breath return. Notice what, if any, effects of that final technique. If you lay down, linger there if you want, or gently bring yourself back up to seated. So thank you for joining me for day 1 of the Relaxation Revolution. I need you to get your homework now, and this is how you enter to win the competitions. So I want you to just take a moment to simply reflect on how were those differing techniques for you. We did 4. Breathing through the pursed lips, which is cooling. Then we did the double waterfall, personal favorite of mine. Then we did the peace bubble. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Then we finished with coherent breathing. You can even get apps on your phone that measure out that pace. So take a moment to reflect, to write any notes on the one technique. You can write it on more, but the one technique that worked for you. Then write down at the bottom, how often will you practice that technique? Just the one you chose. You're going to do 3 minutes of mindful breathing every day, every other day, and then tick when you're completed. To win the competition, I need to know that you did your homework, which technique you're picking, and how often you're going to do it. And the competition prizes are great. One is a place at my upcoming 12-week course, membership to my warriors. There's lots of prizes. Get busy in the comments. A revolution cannot happen with just me. So please don't let me feel like I am teaching just to my phone. Let me know in the comments which was your favorite technique. What are your takeaways, and how often can you commit to a mindful breathing practice? Remember, there is not a single function of the human body that isn't improved through better breathing. You can breathe your immune system stronger. You can breathe yourself happier because the hormone serotonin is produced in the gut. And as you breathe diaphragmatically, you're helping the production and release of serotonin. You can give yourself more energy. You can make your brain sharper. Breathing through your nose helps fight off viruses and infections because of nitric oxide in the nose. Breathing is life-changing. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'm going to come meet you in the comments, see what's going on, and I will see you right back here tomorrow for some gentle release of physical tension in the body. Enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're on the replay, let me know. #replay. Thank you. Good night.